Good morning, YouTube. Peak week number 4 has arrived. The final peak week of 2023. This comp season has been a very, very, very long one. It is now week number 38 of prep. We started back on February 19th, and we are just beginning the final week. So here we go, peak week number 4. DFAC Pro World Finals coming up in 8 days from now. And the depletion phase is on once again. Woke up this morning, 67.5 kilos. Exactly, pretty much on point with where we were at the start of the last peak week. So we're in a good spot. Brought the weight back down after the few meals off after the Nationals. Already feel like absolute trash going into peak week. We're doing good. The digging phase must have done its job to start off this peak week, or to lead into this peak week. We've got 5 Stairmaster sessions left, so today's number 1 of that. We had our final leg day yesterday. You already saw that video. Yeah, we got 6 days until we fly out to Sydney. We'll go through macros and stuff afterwards and go for a walk. Today we got stairs for 30 minutes. Might do a little bit more. We'll see how we feel. 15-minute incline walk. That'll be it this morning. No, we got some abs to do as well. So stairs, incline walk, abs. That's it for this morning. Then we've just got the 12,000 steps to do. We've got a chest day today and a sauna and the recovery boots. So we'll take you along for every single aspect of peak week once again. Stick around for the entire peak week and I'll see you guys back after this. Maybe get a couple of clips of the ab training, but otherwise I'll see you guys back post cardio. Alright, first lot of morning cardio for peak week is complete. Ended up doing 35 minutes on the stairs and 15-minute incline walk. Gave abs a miss today. Still a bit sore from yesterday's ab session, and every time I do abs I seem to get calf cramps for some reason. Getting into position for the cable crunch, my calves will just cramp on me. So after legs yesterday, I'm not too keen on kneeling down on the floor for cable crunches, so just decided to give them a miss today, but we'll get back into them tomorrow. So we'll head home now, have another coffee, go out for a walk, get a good chunk of steps done, and then we'll be back for meal number 1. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, we are out here doing the daily steps. So we are currently set with a 12k per day step goal, which is a lot more manageable to hit with the current cardio than the 15k last peak week was. But I mean, by no means is any easier because my body is so fatigued currently that even the smallest amount of output just drains my energy. Regardless, we're out here getting it done. Honestly, at this point of prep, I'm just so over it. 38 weeks of being in a deficit is a fucking long time, and I honestly just can't wait for it to be done at this point. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm super excited to get on stage and compete with the best pro natural bodybuilders in the world next weekend, but I really just want to be able to enjoy food again and train how I want to train. That's what I miss the most. Training to an intensity and to a level that feels up to my standards. It's been so long since I've actually been able to push really hard in training because my body just hurts constantly. No matter how much recovery work I do, I'm just constantly sore. It's all part of the game. I'm going to get it done regardless. So just finish this last week strong, get on stage, enjoy the time up there, make the most of my A&B Pro debut, and really just see where I stand against some of the best natural bodybuilders in the world. Because there's really no better way to improve than to put yourself against the best. Really just see where you stand. This competition particularly is really going to guide where my off-season needs to go, because it's going to tell me what I need to work on for the most part through the next year and a half, 2 years, however long it ends up being before I actually get on stage again. That's the major goal out of this comp, because I've already achieved everything I wanted to achieve out of this season, and more realistically, because I wanted to win that Australian title. We did that. I won my pro card. I made my ICN pro debut, and I placed top 5 in my ICN pro debut. That's more than I could have ever imagined out of this year. Not to mention winning the AMB pro card and winning the ICN SA state show as well. Literally everything that I've set out to achieve this year I've done. This show's just icing on the cake, so just gonna have fun and yeah, just see where we stand at the end of it. Now into the X's and O's of peak week. We are 8 days out. What do we got? 6 days of depletion to get through. So the macros for the next 6 days, we have 220 grams of protein, 165 grams of carbs, and 40 grams of fat. So that's it's not as low as we went last depletion phase, thank God. It's still going to be challenging, and it's going to suck having under 1900 calories for 6 days, but again, we do what we got to do. We're going to dig these final 6 days before carbs start coming in. We're going to present the best package that we can to the pro stage in 8 days from now. So I'm going to finish these steps off, and I'll see you guys back home for meal number 1. If you're a regular, you know what meal number 1 is. For pre-training, peak week, it is creamy rice, chicken breast, almond butter, and pink salt and cinnamon. So we've got the choc coconut almond butter this time. Got 24 grams of that, 88 grams of the plain creamy rice, 190 grams raw weight shredded chicken breast, and some cinnamon pink salt. I'm not actually sure if I've even discussed previously why we aren't doing protein powders in peak week. So basically it's just to eliminate any of the artificial colours and flavours and sweeteners and that sort of thing. Just make sure that because they can potentially cause some water retention. So just eliminate those few little 1%ers and make sure that we come in nice and sharp. So yeah, that's the reasoning behind the chicken breast in the creamy rice rather than protein powder. Let's take a little bite of this on camera, and then I'm gonna tuck in and I'll see you guys at the gym for today's chest day. One more. Alright, see you guys at the gym. Alright, that is a wrap on today's session. Very, very good chest session actually. Kept that one under an hour. It was about 55 minutes. Very solid session. Moved some half decent weights. but more so just focusing on getting real good contraction in the muscles. And yeah, got really good squeezes on pretty much every single set that I did today, so that's nice. It's a good bonus to get a decent sort of pump. So yeah, we'll just finish off in the sauna now. Well, we've just started in the sauna, but we'll finish off the workout portion of the day in the sauna now. Not a whole lot of steps left for the day. I think I've only got about 2,000, which I'll probably just make up with my general movement. We'll see how we're going later on. May go out for another walk, but I reckon just the general movement for the day will do the job. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out for the rest of the day, get the food in, and that's it. Not a whole lot left to do today. Kick back and watch the Olympia, which I'll pull up on my phone once I've finished recording this clip actually. So finish off this sauna now, and I'll see you guys back home for meal number 2. Alright guys, we are back and it's time for meal number 2. And we have pretty much the exact same meal as meal number 1. So we've got the creamy rice, chicken breast, cinnamon, and almond butter. This one is just standard almond butter rather than the chopped coconut. And then we've got the cinnamon and pink salt on there as well. So yeah, we've got 80 grams creamy rice, 190 gram raw weight chicken breast, and 20 grams of the almond butter. Finished product, already mixed in the almond butter. So, alright, I'm going to take this meal down and I'll see you guys back for meal number 3. Alright guys, we are back for meal number 3 now. And it's the first of the no carb meals. As you know from previous videos, prawns are one of my favourite protein sources through prep. This peak week they've got the call up to 2 meals a day. So the first of 2 salads, and we've got prawns in there. Got 150 grams of lettuce, 125 grams of cucumber, 75 grams of celery. This meal's got 200 grams of prawns. And then we've got another meal of prawns coming up next, which is with the asparagus. I'm going to get stuck into this salad now, and then I'll be back for meal number 4, which will be more prawns, and you know what goes along with that one. Well, I just said what goes along with that one, that's the asparagus. So yeah, I'll be back for meal number 4 in a couple of hours, but couple of seconds for you guys. So it is in between meals 3 and 4 now, just laying here with the Normatec recovery boots on, doing some recovery in between meals, make sure that I'm nice and fresh for the next round of cardio tomorrow morning. Gonna be doing these as regularly as possible. As I said in my last full day in the life, I'm keeping these regular to just drain all the so it does like lymphatic drainage, which reduces swelling and fatigue build up in the legs. So yeah, we're doing these regularly at the moment. Make sure the legs are nice and fresh, keep them dry, and I think it's working really well at the moment because my legs are as lean as they've ever been. So these are a regular part of my routine at the moment. I'm doing this session today for an hour and a half, and that'll take me up to the next meal. So yeah, I'm just going to lay here with the boots on, and I'll see you guys back for the next meal. I've just got some Netflix playing in the background, watching the new Sylvester Stallone documentary on Netflix. So far so good. Finished in the recovery boots, and it's time for meal number 4, sorry. And we have the next of the no carb meals, which is prawns and asparagus. Normally we'd be doing this one on a plate with the char grilled asparagus, but decided to cut the asparagus up today, chuck it in a bowl. Super exciting, isn't it? So we've got 227 grams of prawns, 299 grams of asparagus. and that's just cooked in a pan with a little bit of herbamare and pink salt, and that's it. I'm gonna take this meal down now. Delicious. Another staple of peak week, the plain old chicken salad. Shredded chicken breast, 190 grams raw weight chicken breast, 150 grams of lettuce, 125 grams cucumber, and 75 grams of celery. So nothing overly exciting here. That's how it's looking. Exhilarating. I'm going to get this meal down. I'm absolutely exhausted, which does not bode well for me for the rest of the week. Being day one of depletion, we're going to get through this final peak week and get this season done. Once again, I absolutely cannot wait to be back in an off-season setting and growing again. We got work to do before we can start thinking about that, so I'll more than likely be up again at 4 a.m. and we'll be in the gym doing cardio bright and early tomorrow morning. Just after 5:30 on Sunday morning, and we are here at the gym, just about to get the morning cardio done. So we've got stairs as always. Just going to do 20 minutes today because I can feel a massive build up of fatigue in my legs already. Calves feel like they're going to cramp on me constantly. So yeah, we'll taper down the stairs a little bit today just to try and reduce some fatigue. Still got 12k steps to do today, so we'll do the 20 minutes on the stairs and then do a 20-minute incline walk, and then we'll just finish off with the rest of the 12k steps today. I think it's meant to be nice weather, so that'll be nice to get outdoors. Fucking cold this morning though. Then we just got to finish off with abs today, seeing as we didn't do those yesterday. So definitely got to get them in today. That's the morning routine. And then we're back later on for a back day. That is the morning block of cardio complete. Just 3 more stair sessions left. Thank God for that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we're done. Somewhat conquered a bit of the inner bitch today, and slightly more than originally planned on the stairs. So I ended up doing 25 minutes rather than the 20 like I said. So we'll take that as a small victory today. So 25 on the stairs, 20-minute incline walk, and then 200 reps total of abs. Productive morning session. Head home now, have a coffee, go get some more steps done. Then we'll prepare for the back day today. So I'll see you guys. Don't really have too much to talk about on the walk today, so as always, it is the creamy rice, chicken breast, almond butter combo. Chopped coconut almond butter for this meal with the cinnamon and pink salt. So this will be pre-workout. Then we'll head off to the gym and get this back workout in. It's very bright in here with the sun, but that's alright. And we've got coffee being made there. Having 4 shots of coffee before I go train today because I'm absolutely exhausted. Let's mix up this food. Take a bite on camera. My taste buds are shot again because this is delicious. Alright guys, that's a wrap on today's session. Once again, another quick one just about 1 hour, pretty solid back session. As you saw, just supersets of everything, decent sort of pump, so as much of a pump as I can get at this stage because I'm super flat. You get that at this point of prep, so we carry on. Just finish up, well, just got in the sauna, so we'll finish off in here, and then we'll head home, get meal number 2 in, and just chill out for the rest of the day because we've pretty much done all the steps and everything that we need to do. Get this sauna done. We've got 45 minutes in here. Later on we'll do the compression boots again because my legs are so fatigued. So I'll spend a fair bit of time in those today. And yeah, I'll see you guys back home for the next meal. You already know what it is. 80 grams creamy rice, 190 grams raw weight chicken breast, 20 grams of natural almond butter, just the plain almond butter this time, not the chopped coconut. Then we got the cinnamon and the pink salt in there as well. So we're going to mix this up, have a little taste, and then I'm going to enjoy this meal. Alright guys, we are back for the third meal of the day, and it is the exact same as yesterday's third meal, which is the prawns and the salad. As I said, prawns got the call up to 2 meals a day this peak week, so we've got prawns and salad. We've got 207 grams of raw weight prawns in there, 150 grams of lettuce, 125 grams of cucumber, and 75 grams of celery. So we are going to take this meal down now. Next thing on the agenda is getting the recovery boots on, so we're going to do that next. And then we'll be back for meal number 4 after that. So more than likely just see you at meal number 4 now, because I already showed you in the recovery boots yesterday. Not really any need to show you that every single day, but I've definitely hit a massive wall today. I mean, I've said yesterday how much I was struggling already, and it's just building up even more. So it's going to be a long week, but we'll get through it. Show day's not far off now, just 7 more days. Alright guys, just finished up with the compression boot session, so it is now time for meal number 4, and this one is another no carb meal, and we have the prawns and asparagus this time. So we've done it the same way we did yesterday with the cut up asparagus and just grilled them in together, and we've just topped them off with a little bit of herb mare and pink salt. So we're gonna get this meal in now. Very good. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy this meal, and I'll see you guys back for the final meal of the day. Super exciting chicken salad. 190 grams raw weight chicken breast, 150 grams of lettuce, 125 grams of cucumber, 75 grams of celery. I can quote this off the top of my head very, very easily now because I've eaten the exact same thing so many times. Have the nighttime sups, get to bed, and hopefully get a decent night's sleep. 2 to 3 more cardio sessions left for the entirety of this prep, and I cannot wait to be done with cardio completely, because I will not step on a piece of cardio equipment until I start prep for the next time. More than happily walk, but I do not want to touch a piece of cardio equipment. Anyway, I'm going to get into this meal now, and I'll see you guys in the morning for day number 3 of peak week. Good morning guys, it is day 3 of peak week. Monday morning, bright and early, here at the gym, about to knock out this cardio session. Stairs, incline walk, we'll get some client check-ins done doing that as well. Already knocked off a couple of those yesterday, so got a head start on that. And also get some abs in today. That's it for the intro to day number 3. Let's get inside, get this cardio done, and I'll see you guys on the other side of the cardio session. Just 20 minutes on the stairs, did 40 minutes of walking, 20 minutes incline, 20 minutes flat. Basically at this point we're just starting to pull down some of the fatigue, but still keep the output up. that was coach's orders, so we're doing that. And I'm not complaining about having less time on the Stairmaster, so that's good. Don't get me wrong, I still definitely push that 20 minutes. Still hit the maximum level for what did I do? 2 minutes at the maximum. 2 minutes at the maximum level. So yeah, still working hard, but just not spending as much time on there, and my legs feel a hell of a lot better for it. Still got a very solid sweat on, and yeah, burnt some calories. 6,000 steps done so far, so we've got another 6,000 to go. We'll probably get out for a walk before we have the first meal. So head home now, have another coffee, and yeah, we'll get out for some more steps, and I'll see you guys back for meal number 1 of the day. Once again, 12k steps today. Going to, yeah, we'll pretty much be done by the time I get home. Just under 11,000 steps done now. So then we'll basically just have to, the day-to-day movement will be enough to finish up the rest of those steps, which will be great. So once we get home, it'll be meal number 1, and then off to train. And today we've got a shoulders and arms session, pretty cruisy workout. We'll do continue doing the giant sets that we've been doing for every session lately. They've been good to keep the output up and variety into training as well. I'll finish these steps off, and I'll see you guys back home for meal number 1. You know the drill. It is 88 grams of creamy rice with 190 grams raw weight chicken breast and 24 grams of the chopped coconut almond butter by the Good Society Food Co. Absolutely delicious. So let's get stuck into this. Delicious. Favorite meal of the day. A really good session today. Good solid pump. Best I felt all week actually, so it's I'm not going to complain about that. Really good session overall. Just got in the sauna now, so we'll finish off in here, then we'll head home, get the next meal in, and basically just chill out for the rest of the day, get a little bit more client work done. I'm going to leave you guys there, and I'll see you guys back home for the next meal. Nearly 2:30 now, and I'm just about to have my second meal of the day. As a result of that, we are reducing the meals from 5 down to 4 today, and having slightly bigger portion sizes. So this meal's basically the same. I got 3 extra grams of creamy rice in here, so rather than the regular 80 post-workout, we've got 83. Woo! Makes a massive difference, not really, but so we've got 83 grams creamy rice here, 190 grams raw weight chicken breast, 20 grams of natural almond butter, which you can see just here with the cinnamon and the pink salt as always. We're just kicking back on the bed now, chilling out for the rest of the day. Be back soon for meal number 3, which will be all of the prawns. We've got close to 400 grams of prawns there now, and 325 grams of asparagus, so that's going to be a very good sized meal. And then finishing the day off with a big salad with the final meal of chicken. So nice sized portions to finish the day off. Might actually go to bed somewhat satisfied tonight, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to tuck into this meal. Alright, here we go. Absolutely outstanding. First of the no carb meals, and the first of the super loaded meals for the day as well. Well, it was about 430 grams of prawns and 325 grams of asparagus. So this is quite a sizable meal, and I'm very much going to enjoy it. So let's dig in. Let's have a bite. My pea's going to smell nice and delicious after this one, but it's tasty. Does the job. I'm going to get stuck in. I'll see you guys back for the last meal of the day. Nice hefty salad. So we've got 150 grams of lettuce. We've got 150 grams of celery, 250 grams of cucumber, and 190 grams of raw weight chicken breast, as always. So, nice sizable meal to finish off the day here. And that's very good because I'm absolutely starving. Here is the meal. Done everything we need to do today. All the steps are done. Meals are in. Cardio done this morning. Sauna done. Just got out of the recovery boots. Ticked off all the boxes for everything today. We can finish off the day nicely with this meal. Get a good night's sleep. And do it all over again tomorrow. So I'm going to enjoy this meal. And I'll see you guys bright and early at the gym for cardio tomorrow morning. Alright, good morning guys. Day number 4 of peak week. Just about to do the morning cardio. So once again we've got 20 minutes of stairs, 20 minutes of incline walking. The regular morning routine. Had a bit of a sleep in this morning, so it was just after 5 o'clock I woke up, and it's just after 6 now, and I'm just getting to the gym. So that's everything for right now. So let's get inside, get this cardio done, and get on with the day. Alright, morning cardio is done. Another day closer to the end of cardio for this entirety of prep. Oh, that's surreal. But I cannot wait for that to be done. So roll on tomorrow to be the last cardio session, because I'm finished with that Stairmaster. Alright, I'm going to head home now, get another coffee in, get some more steps done, and then we'll be back for meal number 1. So I'll see you guys there for meal 1. Alright guys, we are back for meal number 1. Slight change of plans. Didn't end up going out to do steps, ended up doing some client work this morning rather than going out for the walk, but we'll get those steps in later on. So we're here for meal number 1, the standard pre-workout meal. 88 grams creamy rice, 190 grams raw weight chicken breast, 24 grams of chopped coconut almond butter with the cinnamon and the pink salt. So standard pre-workout meal. Going to take this meal down and then head off to the gym for session today, which is a chest and back workout. So yeah, I'll get this meal in and I'll see you guys at the gym. We are back from the gym. That was a really good chest and back workout. Actually got a really fucking solid pump today. Pump Juice, absolutely best non-stim pre-workout on the market. Make sure you grab some of that from Australian Muscle. Use my discount code SCOTT10 at checkout to save yourself some money on that. You will not be disappointed in that pre-workout. It is incredible. Back now for the post-workout meal. The standard creamy rice, 80 grams, 190 grams raw weight chicken breast, 20 grams of natural almond butter. After this, we're going to get out and do some steps. It's a absolutely beautiful day out there. So we'll get some steps in outside, and then after that we'll figure out whether we go for a sauna or not. I'm not overly concerned about getting that in today. Probably just get the recovery boots on and chill out for the rest of the day after this. Yeah, might get a sauna in. We'll see how we go. No, I'll definitely go get a sauna in, because I got to get abs done today as well. So after I go for a walk, we'll go get some abs done and do a sauna, and then we'll be hanging out for the rest of the day after that. Alright, abs are done, steps are done. The slack start to the day is I've finally caught up on everything, so in the sauna now, get this done, and then we get to chill out for the rest of the day. Good news from the coach, no more cardio, so we are done with the Stairmaster. Yes. Such a relief getting that message this morning. I was confused by the message. I was like, wait, you mean I got no more cardio for the rest of prep now? That was the last cardio session for all of 2023? Fuck yeah! Took a minute for it to actually set in that no more stairs. Pumped. Alright. But yeah, that's the update. We what are we? For Tuesday? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 days out today. Not long left of prep. Final few days of depletion. Start getting carbs in on Friday. A couple of days left to deplete, and then start putting some carbs back in. And then it's time to jump on stage for the last time for who knows how long. We'll figure that out eventually, but get through Sunday. We'll get through the rest of this week, get through Sunday, and then just going to enjoy some downtime for a bit and put on some good quality muscle again and start improving for the next round of competitions whenever they come around. But we got some still got some time before that, so let's finish this off and wrap up 2023 strong. Alright, I'm going to finish off in the sauna and I'll see you guys back home for the next meal. Even though the step timing was a bit off today, at least my meal timing's a hell of a lot better today. So back here now for meal number 3, and we've got the prawn salad. So we've got 202 grams of raw weight prawns in there, 150 grams of lettuce, 125 grams of cucumber, and 75 grams of celery, seasoned with a little bit of salt and pepper and herbamare. So nice and tasty. Get this meal down, and yeah, I'm just going to kick back, relax, and I'll be back for the 4th meal. I've hit a major wall. I'm so tired right now, but meal number 4, got the prawns and asparagus going down. So here it is. That looks so exciting and so small by comparison to yesterday's portion, but we've got 230 grams raw weight prawns there and 260 grams of asparagus, topped off with a little bit of herbamare and pink salt. So we're gonna get stuck into this meal. Next up will be the compression boots, and then I'll be back for the final meal of the day, which, as you know, is the chicken salad. Don't even know if I'm going to bother videoing that, so, because you already know what it is. You've seen it so many times already. I'm going to wrap up today here, and no cardio tomorrow morning, but we do still have some steps, so we've got 10,000 steps to do tomorrow, so I'll see you guys out for the morning walk. Good morning. Day number 5 of peak week, and it is a change of scenery. We are not in the gym for cardio this morning. Cardio is complete. We just have a daily step count to meet. I just rhymed. That's how much of a good mood I'm in. So 10,000 steps today. Woke up this morning. Body weight is starting to drop again. Basically at the exact same spot that I was at 4 or 5 days out from the last competition as well. So if we're using that as an indicator, we are pretty much on point for a very, very good showing come Sunday. And that's good to know. So I'm just gonna get these steps in this morning, and I'll see you guys back home for meal number 1. 8,500 steps done for the day so far, so be a very cruisy rest of the day now. Back for meal 1, then we'll head off and train. We got a push day today, pull day tomorrow, and then an upper body session. So we've only got 3 sessions left for the rest of prep. How crazy is that? Anyway, standard pre-workout breakfast, standard meal 1. You know what it is. 88 grams creamy rice, 190 grams raw weight chicken breast. Today we've got 26 grams of the chopped coconut almond butter with the cinnamon and the pink salt. So very much the standard. Let's get a little taste of this, and then I'm going to get stuck in, and I'll see you guys at the gym. Delicious. Alright guys, we are back post-workout. It was a really good session actually. Got a solid pump. Another one in the books. 2 sessions to go now for the rest of prep. Pull day tomorrow, upper body session on Friday, and that's pretty much it. Unless we end up training on Saturday, which I'm not 100% certain on, but we'll see what happens. So back for the post-workout meal. Get this in, and then I'm off for a massage and get a haircut today. Yeah, so standard post-workout meal. We have 80 grams of raw weight, 80 grams of creamy rice, 190 grams of raw weight chicken breast, and 26 grams of the chopped coconut almond butter once again. So basically the exact same meal as my pre-workout. So we're going to get this meal in now, and then head off for a massage, and then haircut, and I'll be back for meal number 3 after that. That is absolutely delicious. Massage is done, steps are done for the day. Didn't get a haircut, as you can see, because honestly I didn't want to wait around for a haircut today, so we'll see if we can get that in tomorrow, amongst everything else we've got to get done tomorrow. But good news, carb up begins tomorrow now as well, so it's going to be a good day. Anyway, we're back now for the 3rd meal. Luckily, I'd changed the plan to only get 4 in today, so we've got a nice big meal here. The prawns and asparagus, so we've got 400 grams of raw weight prawns. It's actually probably about 430 grams of raw weight prawns there, with 300 grams of asparagus. So nice big meal there. Hopefully this will tide me over until closer to 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock. Yeah, I'm just going to hang out, rest the legs, and yeah, I'm absolutely exhausted, so I'm going to get stuck into this meal now, and I'll see you guys back for the last meal of the day. We have a very hefty chicken salad here, 150 grams of lettuce, 250 cucumber, 150 grams of celery, and the 190 grams of raw weight chicken breast. And just season with some salt, pepper, and herb. Decent sized meal to finish the night off. One more real low carb meal tomorrow morning. A 60 gram carb meal pre-training. And then we start loading some carbs in. So tomorrow's the day that we start putting some good amount of food back in and start bringing this body back to life. And I cannot wait. It's only going to be 3 days away from showtime, and yeah, let's bring this thing home. I'm going to get stuck into this meal. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning before I start my cardio, or before I go for my morning walk, or out on my morning walk, whatever it ends up being. See you guys there, and take you guys along for the entire carb up process. Alright, good morning guys. It is day number 6 of peak week. The final peak week of 2023. This absolutely marathon comp prep is nearly at a conclusion, and today is the final few hours of depletion. So we've got 2 meals this morning, carb depleting, and then we start putting some carbs back in. Got the plan from the coach for the remainder of the week last night, so we're all set, ready to go. Good amount of food coming in over the next few days, so should be very interesting. Woke up this morning at a nice new low for this stage of prep anyway, back into the 66s. As we were anticipating, which is perfect. Probably going to end up dropping more over the next few days, as we always do. So we're out here at the moment getting steps in. 10,000 to do today. Get majority of them done this morning, and then we'll basically just get to hang out for the rest of the day. Get the errands done that we need to do. Got to do hair removal today. The worst part of prep, worst part of getting ready for any show. Tanning's not much better, but the hair removal is definitely the worst part. So we got that to do today. We've got to pack. That also sucks, but traveling's okay. I'm getting more used to travelling again now. So yeah, we got a hair removal, pack. Obviously train today. Last depletion workout, then we start putting the carbs in after that workout's done. Show you guys all of that today. Might get a haircut today as well, but we'll see how we go. I don't really need one, so might just do without that. It's just more time out of the day more than anything. Let's finish these steps off. I'll see you guys back home for meal number 1. It is time for meal number 1 of the day, and it is a no carb meal. So kicking the day off with a extremely low carb meal. So I've got this one, and then the pre-training meal will have some carbs in it, and then we start pushing some carbs in after that. 250 grams of asparagus, 3 egg whites, 1 whole egg. I've been strangely craving eggs lately. I think it's the fats, but yeah, basically at this stage of prep, I start craving some very, very strange things. Like, I'm not even a really big fan of eggs, but been hanging for eggs lately. So here we are. We've got 3 egg whites, 1 whole egg, and I'm not gonna lie, I've cooked that egg pretty fucking well. So I'm gonna get stuck into this. I'm very much going to enjoy it, and I'll see you guys back for the next meal, for the pre-training meal. standard pre-workout meal, a little bit smaller carb-wise before we start the carb load. So we've got 65 grams of creamy rice, 190 grams raw weight chicken breast, and 25 grams of chopped coconut almond butter in there, plus the cinnamon and the pink salt. So we're gonna get stuck into this and then head off to the gym, get the final depletion workout in, and that is a full upper body circuit, which we'll run through, show you a few clips of, and then the final sauna, and that's everything. Alright guys, that is the final depletion workout done. Home stretch now. 40 minutes in sauna, then we head home and the carbs begin. That was an okay workout. I'll give it a pass. I mean, not a whole lot left in me at the moment, so basically just going through the motions, getting a good contraction as much as I can at the moment anyway. Not a great deal of blood flow, but I mean, I've got a half decent pump, so yeah. As I said, we'll give it a pass mark. Yeah, so that's the final depletion workout done. One more session tomorrow morning, pushing some carbs around, and that's it. Then it's showtime. So carbs start coming in as soon as I get home. So I'm gonna finish off in here, and I'll see you guys back home for the next meal and the first meal of the carb up. Basically everything's done for the day. We've just got packing to do now, so we'll get onto that shortly. But first, we got the first of the carb up meals to go in. So here we go. Meal number 1 of the carb up: 90 grams creamy rice, 190 grams raw weight chicken breast, and 75 grams of banana going down, with plenty of salt and cinnamon in there as well. So this is going to be absolutely delicious. I fucking love this meal. Anytime we get fruit is a bonus. So let's have a taste, and then I'm going to leave you to enjoy this meal. Alright, here we go. Ah yes, there's the banana. Delicious. Alright, I'll see you guys back later on for the second meal of the carb up. Basically all the packing is done. Just got the few last minute pieces to do and the carry-on stuff to do in the morning, and that's pretty much it. So we are back for the second meal of the carb up, and it's virtually the exact same meal as what we had before. Slightly less creamy rice, so we've got and slightly less banana as well. So we've got 86 grams of creamy rice this time, 70 grams of banana, 190 grams raw weight chicken breast, and a ton of cinnamon and pink salt on there. So exactly the same meal. Basically going to be eating a hell of a lot of this for the next couple of days. And I'm not complaining one little bit, because I fucking love this meal. And as I said before, anytime I get some fruit is an absolute bonus. So I'm going to get stuck into this, and then I'm going to do a session in the compression boots. And I'll be back for the final meal of the day. And we have a absolutely delicious combination here. We have a combo of oats and creamy rice. So we've got a good amount of oats with a small amount of creamy rice, which is sort of just like fluffed up the volume a bit. And then we've got 85 grams of blueberries on top. So here's the final product. And then we've just topped it off with some cinnamon. And there's some cinnamon through the oats and creamy rice as well. So that's the final meal of today. You're going to get this in, have the regular bedtime sups, and hopefully get a decent night's sleep, and then we'll be up nice and early tomorrow morning to get the final workout of all of this prep in. So I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Alright guys, good morning. It is Friday, the 7th day of peak week, of this peak week series anyway. Fly out day, so bright and early, getting a meal in before we go train, get the final session in for this 2023 prep. How exciting is that? It's actually surreal that training's going to be done within about 90 minutes from now. It's been a long prep. We've been in prep for nearly 38 weeks now, and it's been a slog for some of it, but fuck, it's been a rewarding journey so far. Anyway, we're here now for the first meal of the second portion of the carb up. Woke up this morning 800 grams lighter than yesterday morning, so we're low 66s now. So we're on track. Body's burning through these carbs, so we're pushing more in today. Yesterday we got 310 grams of carbs in. Today we're going up to 440. And then at this point we're looking at 400 on Saturday, so tomorrow, for the final day of the carb up. So yeah, meal number one today. We have 100 grams creamy rice, 115 grams of raw weight chicken breast, and we've got 99 grams of banana in there. And then obviously the cinnamon and the pink salt. We have a stack of salt going in today to help with the shuttling of the carbs. We're also doing 6 litres of water today, which is basically the same amount of water as I always have. So keeping water constant today, and then tapering that back tomorrow. And then just minimal on show day. So yeah, here we go. Meal number one for the day. Let's have a little bite, and then I'm going to get stuck in and head off to the gym to pump this last workout out. Alright, here we go. I'm probably not going to film too much of today's session. I'll just get a video of the pump, and yeah, I'll see you guys back for the second meal. training is done. That is the final session for 2023 competition prep in the books. Decent little pump. Just push some blood around. Push those carbs into the muscles. Just did some weak point training, so bit of chest, bit of biceps, a bit of back, and that's pretty much it. So head home now, get ready to head to the airport, and yeah, we'll be in Sydney soon. So get another meal in before we fly out, and then yeah, today I've got to take a polygraph, so that'll be interesting. I don't know if I'll be able to show it, but yeah, we're going to keep showing as much as we can for the remainder of the peak week, and yeah, show you the rest of the food. Not that there's much that you haven't seen yet. And yeah, comp day's just around the corner, so let's get home and get ready to fly out. So I decided to get this meal in before we head off to the airport. We've got basically the exact same meal as meal number one, just slightly less food volume, slightly less weight of creamy rice and banana. So we've got 90 grams of banana in there, 80 grams of creamy rice with the 115 grams of raw weight chicken breast. So, and the usual cinnamon and pink salt. I'm gonna have another coffee, and then we're off to the airport. So I'm gonna get stuck into this meal, and I'll see you guys either before we leave or when we land, somewhere in there anyway. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived in Sydney. It has been a hectic afternoon, but we're here. I'm just about to head off for my polygraph test. I completely missed one of my meals. I mean, I ate it, but I completely ran out of time to show you on camera. So it was just creamy rice and chicken breast with the cinnamon and pink salt, so nothing super exciting there. Got another meal packed up to head off for this test now, so just waiting on an Uber to head off for that, and yeah, we'll show you as much as we can for the rest of the day. But once we get back to the hotel, once we get back to the apartment this afternoon, it'll be a lot more relaxed. So I'll see you guys back later on and keep you updated on everything that's happening. So alright guys, we are back. Successfully done the polygraph. Now it's time for the next meal. Just sitting down in the food court before we grab some essentials. So get this meal in, and then we'll head into Woolies, grab some stuff, head back to the apartment. So we've just got 90 grams creamy rice, 115 grams chicken breast, 75 grams banana, 70 grams blueberries. So we're gonna get stuck into this, and I'll see you guys back at the apartment. Alright guys, we are back for the final meal of the day, and it is virtually the exact same thing I've been eating all day anyway. So we've got 90 grams of creamy rice, 100 grams of blueberries, and 115 grams of raw white chicken breast. Topped off with the cinnamon and pink salt, and yeah, there it is there. Wish I had some nut butter in here. This should really finish it off nicely, but we get that tomorrow night, so that'll be good. Fantastic. That's going to wrap up today's portion of the video. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow for the final day of the carb up. Morning guys, it is the final day of peak week. Just out doing some morning steps, keep the regular routine going. Gonna grab a coffee as well while I'm out. Got a Starbucks right here, so getting the white girl mode in, probably grab a nitro cold brew, get a good amount of caffeine in. That'll tide me over for the rest of the day. Body weight's basically held where it was yesterday, so I guess the carbs are doing what they're meant to be doing, so that's a good thing. Roll on with the plan as intended. We'll see what happens. See how tomorrow goes. So we've got competitor check-in today, so I'm gonna head off for that about 8 o'clock. It's just before 7 now. So yeah, we'll get the first meal in. Grab this coffee shortly because Starbucks will open in about 15 minutes. So we'll do some steps, come back, grab a coffee, and then back home for meal 1 and head off for get a haircut as well. So that's the plan for today. Get these steps done and I'll see you guys back for meal number 1. Alright, we are back at the apartment for meal number 1, and it is basically the exact same thing that I've been eating all carb up so far. 85 grams of creamy rice, 130 grams of raw weight chicken breast for this meal, 75 grams of banana and 50 grams of blueberries. So, and then we've got our Starbucks cold brew, which I'm halfway through there. So we're gonna get stuck into this meal, and then we're off to competitor check-in this morning. Go get a haircut, tan up, and feed up, relax, and watch some Netflix today. Very chilled out sort of day today, so I'll see you guys back for... I'll probably film a little bit of the competitor check-ins if I can. Back from competitor check-ins, that went real smooth, and as you can see, got a nice fresh haircut. So meal number 2, we're going with 16 rice cakes and some for this jam. We've got about 150 grams of that going down. We've got a coffee over there. So that's going to be meal number 2. Yeah, then we're going to get the first coat of tan on and chill out for the rest of the day. First coat of tan is on, and time to eat again. So we've actually had an increase of carbs from what we were meant to have for this one. So we have the regular creamy rice, 80 grams raw weight there. Got 120 grams of blueberries and the 130 grams raw weight chicken breast. And then we've got 5 total rice cakes with a little bit of the low sugar jam on there. So that's what we've got going down for this meal. Extra about 60 grams of carbs for this meal, or total for the rest of the day. I don't know, I can't remember what it was, but extra carbs, so that's always good. It's still sitting a bit flat, so we've got some room to push some more carbs in. Reassess where we're at in a couple of meals and go from there. But I'm gonna get stuck into this meal now, and I'll see you guys back for the next one. 2 coats of tan done so far, and we got a nice good sized feeding going down now. 80 grams creamy rice, 130 grams raw weight chicken breast, 120 grams of blueberries, and 30 grams of natural almond butter on there. Delicious. Adding in some fats now to try and hold some of these carbs, slow down the metabolism a bit. Also got another 4 rice cakes with some low sugar jam. So that's what we got going down for meal number 4. Do a check-in with the coach in about half an hour after this and see how much carbs we get for the last meal. Show day is hours away now. So it is just after 7 PM and we've got the final meal. 80 grams creamy rice, 130 grams raw weight chicken breast, 120 grams blueberries, and 30 grams of almond butter on there to slow down the metabolism a bit, slow down the digestion of the carbohydrates. Coach is happy with where we're sitting now, filling up nicely, so no additional carbs added to this one from the rice cakes, so that's what we're working with here. I'm gonna get stuck into this and I'll be back after the meal to wrap up this video. Alright guys, that is a wrap on the final meal. That is a wrap on peak week. Just hours away from getting on stage for the final time this season. Not a whole lot to say really. I mean, all the work's been done. No expectations going into this show. First time getting on stage knowing I'm going to be, or first time going into a show knowing I'm going to be a pro. Didn't go into the ICN show knowing I was going to compete as a pro that day, so I exceeded any expectations that day. So yeah, tomorrow I get to go out there, have some fun, do a posing routine again, and yeah, just enjoy the day and put a nice little bow on the season. And what a season it's been. It's been a fucking long prep, and I can't wait to just enjoy some food tomorrow night. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the video there. Thank you guys for watching and supporting this whole journey. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, do that good YouTube shit, and I'll see you guys in the next one.